Zach Sang Show. We are backstage. AMAs. Olivia Holt, hello.
Hey.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good vibe going on here, top to bottom.
Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys too, by the way.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
we try.
You didn't seem sincere, but we'll take it.
No, you guys are all glowing. I think it's because it's Friday, though. Is that the reason?
It is.
That's probably.
And
And we
okay.
saw Kelly Clarkson not too long ago,
So
so
that
I still have
probably is a
that.
bonus.
Mhm.
Massive bonus.
What do
Yeah.
you- what do you think of my No Shave November facial hair? Be honest.
I honestly am into it.
Are you-
I'm into it. I like
can
facial
take-
hair though, so
I can take your honesty.
I'm being honest. It looks
Okay.
great. Yeah.
And it's not growing on the sides because not because
That's
I'm shaving.
okay.
It just doesn't grow there.
That's fine.
okay.
I respect it.
Thanks for.
Thanks. The growth of your hair. I totally respect the growth of your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been working on facial hair for a while now. 24 years. It's been moving
No,
slowly.
it's great. It's perfect.
Getting there.
Okay. History was the last record.
Yeah.
You have music out right now,
Yes.
obviously. What is? Remind me of the latest record.
Generous.
Did you
That's right.
see her rocking that maid outfit in that music video? Hello.
Yeah. It was hello.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I feel really grateful to be a part of this this particular track. I mean, I feel like I'm at a phase in my life where I'm going through all this self-discovery and just finding, the confidence and boldness and sexiness that I should feel as like a female and as an individual and as an artist. And with this particular song, I feel like it just kind of hits every level of that. And in the video, if you know me or you don't know me, you see that I'm living my best life. So it's
Dressed
perfect.
as a maid?
Yeah, I'm a French maid going through and sneaking around in people's hotel rooms and trying on like their versions of their best self.
cool.
and-
They're being generous.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're being generous because you helped them, but now they need to be generous in return.
Yeah, totally.
I get that. I like that.
You
It's
nailed
like a
it.
Made in Manhattan thing.
I don't
Have you ever
think
It
watched?
totally
anybody-
is. No, it definitely is a made in
It's my
Manhattan
favorite
thing.
movie
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely. It's perfect.
Oh my God, Jennifer Lopez,
Goddess.
the guy from Tyler. What's his name from
Posey.
Posey? Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in so long, but
Oh.
that's essentially the idea. Yeah.
I'll watch it with you whenever you want.
Cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm around. What are you doing over there, DJ? Okay. So do you have any more questions about her French maid outfit?
No, I just was watching the video and I get you're wearing these fancy dresses, but like the French maid outfit was the one.
Thank
Like,
you.
That was the best outfit
Okay.
you wore.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was supposed to be like that, but that's what I took it came away
Thanks.
from it.
No,
with.
thank you.
The
That
song
was-
is really good too.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is. We did play the record the other day.
Cool.
I mean,
It is.
Sweet.
you're making music. You're releasing it consistently. This is obviously a dream. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, it is a special moment in your life because are you... You're not fully done with acting. You still had the ABC Family Show. Did it wrap?
That hasn't come out yet, has it?
No,
Cloak and
it
Dagger?
hasn't. No, it hasn't come out yet. We just finished first season, and there's no official release date or anything. It will be 2018, but yeah, I was in New Orleans for the past 4.5 months shooting that.
While history was rising. Yes?
Yes.
History's dude, it was a defining record, I
Thank
think,
you.
for you.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I honestly like it. That kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't know like what history was going to do, and then when it did what it did, that made me so happy because I noticed, okay, like this is the reason I'm making music is to make people feel something,
Yeah.
and they felt something with history, and so that's the ultimate goal with my music is to make them feel something or feel like they can relate to it or feel alive or feel
Anything.
get in their feels.
Feel
you know?
feelings?
feel feelings. Yeah.
Even with the show pending and finding a home and Generous now doing its thing, the idea of releasing an album, how do you feel about that? Is it on the goal for
Yeah,
early
no, it is.
2018?
It's on the goal. It's definitely like something that I want to do, but it's such a different, I feel like, generation as far as
How we consume?
yeah, I mean, people want stuff all the time.
Yes.
I mean, and I do too. Like with some of my favorite artists, I'm like, okay, you're taking forever to put out
Yeah, right.
music, and that's how people are with me. And I'm like, okay, like as soon as I find something that I feel like is worth putting out, and I feel like is worth something that they want that they would want to listen to, that's when I would put it out. And if an album happens, then it happens, and that's definitely the goal. But I want to continuously like be putting out music all the time.
How many songs do you have right now just sitting on a computer somewhere?
I have a lot. I have a lot, like a lot, and it's hard to kind of check things off the list, and it's definitely like a challenging process, but it's a process that is a journey, and like I'm willing to accept and take and embrace and run with it.
And that's also the thing, like a lot of the songs you're making take 2 sessions, 3 sessions.
Yeah,
some of them.
exactly.
Like, they take time.
Exactly, yeah, and you don't want to just rush something and then put it out and be like, why did I do that? Because now the whole world has it forever.
And You can never take that back.
No, you can't. And especially with my first album, you only make your first album once, and I want to make it great. So, and I want to be proud of it, and I want to feel confident with everything on it. So.
And why not gauge audience and test the waters?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so responsive now more than ever.
1,000%.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're talking to people your age, right? Like, it's how you consume is usually how the world consumes.
Yeah.
Or your audience consumes.
Yeah.
Are you 19?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Were you making music in New Orleans?
I was, yeah. I had the weekends free, which was great because I found a really cool studio that was a church before Katrina hit, and then Katrina hit, and they turned it into a studio, and it's beautiful.
I think Mark Ronson did Uptown Funk
Yeah,
there, his whole
uh-huh.
album.
Yeah.
Look at
And-
you, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They still have like the stained glass windows in there and everything. Some of the
told
pews.
us that story, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
It's a pretty epic studio,
That's cool.
and I recorded and wrote a lot in there on the weekends when I had some free time. And the energy there is just. It's
All
insane.
music.
It all just all of New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's just I couldn't escape music, which was kind of perfect because I was like, I don't want to go and shoot this show and just like alienate music for the time being. Like I want to be able to like continue working on my music, and so it was kind of the perfect place to do that in. I mean, I was in New Orleans every time I went out. It was like we were listening to some of the greatest low key bands of all time, and you're like, this is kind of the perfect scenario and situation.
It's being in New Orleans that gives you the energy to keep going even after doing a 15-hour day on set or an 18-hour day.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So when you're making music there, do you hear all the horns? You're like, this needs to be in my music now.
Yeah, I mean, and I grew up in the South too, so I kind of felt like I was home away from home. And while I'm making music, I find so many like different elements that I want to incorporate within my music, and that is a bit of a Southern feel, like a bit of soul or a bit of R&B, and like that's who I am as a person is all of those like musical influences like intertwining through me. So I'm like, okay, like how do I incorporate this and like all these eclectic things? Like how do I put this in my music? So it's like figuring out the sound, and of course being in New Orleans definitely helped with that.
Were you there for Mardi Gras?
No, I wasn't. I was there in the whole month of February though, until Mardi Gras.
Oh.
But
No beats for you.
But I did. They did parades every single weekend. So I was like, I don't even need to experience Mardi Gras. Like it's already the whole month they're celebrating Mardi Gras.
So what'd you do to get beads?
I went to the parades and
What are you trying to insinuate
God,
here,
nothing.
man?
They don't do that.
That's not real?
It is a real thing. They do. Some people do it. The tourists
not
do
real.
it.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it. No.
Well, that's all
I
I'm saying.
just I would wave, and they'd be like, oh, and then they would throw them at me.
It's
Well, I just
2017,
know.
man.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
They
I
don't-
just know
it's
what
not
I've
really
seen.
a thing anymore, but they do. Some people,
disappointing.
I have seen it. Like some people still do it, but it's not like the locals don't.
You'd be the guy who goes to Mardi Gras just to look at a couple pairs of
and,
boobs.
and if I throw some beads, I want to get what I'm supposed to get in return. Like,
Oh my god.
it's not like a weird thing. It's just like that's what you think happens.
It sounds a
when
little
you buy
weird.
those gross beads in bulk, they probably come to like less than a penny a piece. So if you think that bead deserves you a glimpse at a woman's chest,
Okay, you're making
you need reality, my friend.
You're making it sound weird. That's not what I was saying at all.
No, I'm just.
You're putting
But
words in my mouth.
I do know what you mean. I have
Exactly,
seen it.
thank you.
I have seen it.
Now we're on the same page here.
And it is kind of like
You are.
it's like I think people go and they're like, oh, like this is like a New Orleans thing. Let's like knock it off the bucket list. And I think females do think the same thing as well. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to New Orleans. Like, we'll do this. But that's not it. That's
I
not
come
what it's
with my
about.
own beads.
It's-
I'll buy beads in bulk and just wear them around my neck.
What if you choose to do it? That's cool too.
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys do your thing, and I'll do mine then.
Totally.
Exactly.
Which great.
He's just gonna flash everybody when he goes to New Orleans.
Yeah, are you gonna flash them or are you gonna expect them to flash you?
Go both ways.
However he gets the beads, he doesn't care at this
He just
point.
wants
Yeah.
the
You
beads.
might need to give to receive. So
The beads are pretty great too. Like they're not just like colorful
Yeah,
beads. Like
exactly.
They,
Not
they
generic
do
beads like
some-
you're saying.
Yeah.
excuse me.
Anyway.
I think over the years they've just
Thought
evolved.
standards would be higher.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you. I know we all do, and
We do.
We thank you for coming and talking
Thank
to us.
you,
Thanks
guys.
for that video the other day.
Dude, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, they didn't show it to us.
I didn't show it to them.
Nope.
But I will.
That's fine. No, that's fine. You guys rule. I always love talking to you
Don't
guys,
tell
so
me.
thank you.
Hey, do you think Blake Shelton's the sexiest man alive?
I think he's an attractive man.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Who's sexier,
chat.
Dan or Blake?
Oh, me by far. You don't even
No, you should answer.
You can go Blake. That's fine. I think Blake's pretty sexy too. You won't hurt my
No,
feelings.
no. I think both of you guys are attractive men.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. DJ's like, I'm here too, Olivia.
I'm just wondering where you're going with this, but
I've taken it weird ways already. I'm sorry.
I think DJ's the sexiest man alive. Can we
DJ?
agree with that? We can agree, right?
DJ.
Olivia Holt.
This is still going on.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was
Disgusted
great.
and needs to leave.